Good morning. Happy New Year again. It's January 2nd, 2025, and sunrise on the mountaintop here in Mahikari County, Kentucky, where life is beautiful. Nature abounds. I hear the crows cawing, talking to each other in the trees as they sail overhead. I haven't heard the rooster this morning. Perhaps it's too cold. Oh, I am grateful for, and there's nobody here to do a product placement, which is fine. But before I came out, I used this Live Good CBD pain relief cream, and it smells so good. It's got wintergreen or something in it. It's got aloe vera, but yeah, menthol, camphor, peppermint essential oil, and wintergreen, but it's got nano CBD and nano CBG, and it feels good because in this cold air the hip stiffens up really quickly, and I had to go back in and put on long johns this morning. I hadn't realized how chilly it was, and now Max wants to have his say too. But I was studying teachings that we read yesterday that uplifted me so much, and I wanted to come out and talk about them, but my days have been so full. I came live yesterday and I lasted about 10 minutes, but I didn't just come out with my books. I had the book in one pocket, but I had treats for the critters in my hands, and I had cats around my feet, and they demanded attention. And yeah, by the time the live stopped, I think I had fed oranges to the goats and hadn't gotten to the teachings. But there's one from yesterday that it was about spreading teachings farther and farther, but make the flowers of God blossom and glow with joy. And the thing is, to the best of my understanding, that's every human being on the earth. Every person has this piece of divinity. You know, scientists have proven it. Inside every cell there's this God particle, and if the God particle is in you and in me, then we are all children of God, and we're here to take care of one another and reach out and uplift. And good morning, welcome. I'm here sharing glimpses of gratitude. I'm so glad to be awake and alive, given another day to serve here on a mountaintop in southeastern Kentucky, in the middle of the Daniel Boone National Forest, where I live in a small home with we have a small farm. An acre of it belongs to us, and another 4 belong to the wildlands. We have bear dens in the backyard, so yeah, it really is the wildlands. But it's just gorgeous. And I was here reflecting on a teaching. It's not a scripture because it's not a religion, but it aligns with all world religions. And it was just urging us to spread these teachings, which are all about love, farther and farther, to make the flowers of God, by whatever name you choose to use, blossom and glow with joy. How simple is that? You know, how many places in a day can I go through and shake somebody's hand and thank them for bagging my groceries, for taking my money, for pumping my gas? Well, no. How long? How long has it been since somebody's actually pumped gas for you? There is one station in town that does that. But I digress. So this channel, hello. Ooh, Sunset Family. You have light in your life too. I'm a light worker, and I am attracted to the sun. And why are you making so much noise, Mr. Dog? Anyway, we have a hound here. What up? What up? What up? I am up. Ooh, cherry on paws. Hi. What up? I am up. The sun is up. It's a beautiful day here on a mountaintop where, yeah, there it is. The sun is shining, and we've got, yeah. Why is it so bright? It's morning. Morning has broken. I don't know the rest of the words, but yeah, morning is here. That's why it's so bright. Good morning. Happy New Year to you too, TJ Furrow. So what are you all grateful for this morning? What challenge in your life are you taking on in 2025 and turning it into gratitude? It's also morning in Germany? Well, hey, what's the weather like in Germany? Yes, cherry on pause. You get to say hi to YouTubers. Where on the planet are you, cherry on paws? And are those paws related to critters? I mean, I got critters in my life, so I'm always interested. Yay, Sunset Family. Yeah, 42 degrees. Okay, Sunset Family. Wait a minute. Were you the ones in Germany? So 42 degrees. You're talking like Celsius, so that's really hot. It's I didn't check the temperature, but it's around freezing here. So to me, that's 32 Fahrenheit. I think that's zero to you all. Morning in North Carolina. Yes, you're not near Asheville. Did you survive the hurricane pretty well? I'll be down in Asheville. I'll be at a light circle in Asheville on January 25th. You want some light, cherry on pause? Figure out where I can meet you. Oh, it's cold. I am absolutely awesome. I wake every morning in gratitude. My channel is about live in gratitude. Find ways to be grateful even for all the fertilizer that happens in your life because you can plant seeds in that stuff, you know? I'm a farmer, so I know. ALR. I don't know. Ah, you are a YouTuber. What do you talk about on your YouTube channel, Sunset Family? Because I'm open to going live with people who have similar positive messages. So my purpose in life at this point is to spread the light and teachings, to talk to people about this light. And the light is a one-to-one in-person sort of thing. So I can't share it with somebody in Germany, but I can tell you where to find a light worker in Germany to get the same kind of light. So what do you talk about on your channel, the Sunset Family? I'll have to find you and look. Because yeah, I'd be interested in going live together and sharing messages if your message is in any way similar. You're looking to uplift people and remind them that, even when the car gets wrecked or whatever, the marriage falls apart, the job ends, that there are reasons to be grateful. What type of animal do I like? All types of animals. I love goats. And yeah, dogs and cats and horses and yeah. Ooh, I have some animal medicine cards somebody gave me recently. I've had a lot of fun with them, but they are not next to me right now. I've been doing readings for people, and that's a lot of fun. But yeah, I miss having standard size milk goats. Right now I have small goats and they're fine, but they're more like pets. They're entertainment. They're not a couple of them are okay with me putting hands on. Song? Cherry on. Oh, what's my favorite color in song? Well, you fell off, so it doesn't really matter. So, now that I've lost my audience, what did I want to talk about? God is absolute. To devotedly follow the path of divine wisdom which God Himself laid out is the true path of human beings, which leads me to question, how do I find what it is God wants me to do? And the answer appears to be very still, listen inside. We have guides. And as my channel says, I'm in the right place at the right time at all times. And so trusting that when I trip across a live or a recording, to stay there for a minute because there's a reason. There are no coincidences. And and so with that, the messages that I've gotten, there are a couple of people that are dropping into my feed that I really like. One is called Fairy Medicine Woman, and she channels messages from ancestors. And about 2 months ago, I inaugurated an ancestors altar here, and I'm having so much fun. Excuse me, I need to wet my whistle. Um, so that with this ancestors altar, we open it in the morning and put fresh flowers there and thank them for their service and tell them to have a pleasant day, and then serve them a meal once a day. And they get the choicest bits of the food first. And my shojo, he taught me when I first picked him up at the airport, and we were, yes, this is science. It's not only nice, it's fun. I'm eating better. I'm eating better because I'm thinking about what would the ancestors like to have. What would be pretty on their plate? And so they're getting fruit salad for dessert, and yeah, and they love salmon and fish, and oh, my dad used to love molasses ginger cookies, and guess what we found last night? Molasses ginger cookies. And for my mom, who's also in the ancestors altar, I had brewed hot tea with cranberries, on the stove top, and so it was pink tinged, and there was a bowl of chicken broth, and then shrimp pasta primavera, and that was I served them 2 meals yesterday. I was just so excited to serve my ancestors on New Year's, and plus I had leftover salmon that was really good from the night before, and the cat wanted his portion too. So yeah. So how are folks today? What are you grateful for? I'm grateful to wake up to serve another day, to have here. Speaking of service, I'm gonna have to put on gloves pretty soon. It's chilly out here. To have Matilda, my faithful sidekick, here to serve with me, and yeah. So I like to have fun. And so when Matilda came into my life, she didn't have all that bling, but she did have a note on her that said something about, if found, please text this number, to return her to her forgetful owner. And she's been able to vacation from me. She made it a month once. She stayed in Nashville. I got a text, we found her. And I said, where are you? And yeah, she went and waited at a friend's house for me for a month. But yeah, I'm grateful to get up and in this cold weather to have a hip that is really stiff, and to practice these prayers of apology that I've been taught about. When I have a pain in my life, whether it's physical or emotional, acknowledging that I'm getting this pain as a result of having caused a similar pain for somebody else at some time, if not in this lifetime, then in a past lifetime, and then apologizing for having done this to someone, and acknowledging that, and being grateful for the chance to recognize it and acknowledge it and move forward. And this prayer of apology is a way to deal with pain. I have it printed on a paper and laminated with tape, and carried in a bag because, yeah, I had been to the chiropractor one time, and he put me in some severe pain. And so I quickly reached out to a friend who had that prayer and said, where can I find it? Yeah, it's cool here, so I may go in, and folks aren't interacting. But I don't know if you can see that little light orb on the screen. I love how sunlight plays with the camera, and I'm looking forward to. I live in a part of the country where there's a falls. I live in the county where Cumberland Falls is. It's the second largest to Niagara this side of the Mississippi. I'm in the eastern United States, and we have moonbows. It's the only place in the northern hemisphere where you can see a moonbow, and set it by the calendar. Um, on a full moon, the mist from the falls rises up in the cleft of a mountain, and the moon lines up. If it's a clear night, you see this silver moonbow. It's the same thing as a rainbow. And your camera will pick up all the different colors of that rainbow, just like the sun is doing right here to me right now. It, to the naked eye, that moonbow looks silvery, but then the camera will pick up all of that, and it's so cool and so beautiful. And as a light worker, I like to go and just stand behind the crowd because people come from all over the world just to witness this, and I just stand there and offer light, just spread the energy and the love, and yeah, it's beautiful. All right, well, have a beautiful, magical, wonderful day. And I'm grateful for you, and I hope that you find plenty to be grateful for today, too. Bless you.